What space? We look up, we see stars, we see the moon, we think, wow, space is big. But what if, and stay with me here, it's not. What if space is a big, fat, cosmic hoax? Think about it. Have you ever been to space? Has your neighbour? No, then how do we know it's even there? We're just taking the word of some guys in lab coats. And everyone knows lab coats don't equal truth. Maybe it's time we stopped blindly trusting and started asking questions. Big space-sized questions. Questions like, is there really a giant vacuum out there filled with exploding balls of gas? Or is it all just smoke and mirrors?
Let's talk about NASA. They're the kings and queens of space, right? They show us stunning images of distant planets, astronauts floating in zero gravity, rockets blasting off into the void. It's enough to make anyone believe in space. But hold on a minute. What if those images are fake? What if those astronauts are just actors in front of a green screen? What if those rockets are just really expensive fireworks? Crazy? Maybe? Impossible? Not so fast. We live in a world where you can make anything look real on a computer. And who's to say NASA isn't using those same tricks to pull the wool over our eyes? Okay, let's say for a minute that space is fake. Why would anyone go through the trouble of faking it? What's the point of this grand cosmic deception? Well, for starters, money. Think about all the money NASA gets from the government. Where do you think that money goes? Space exploration? Or maybe, just maybe, into the pockets of some very wealthy, very secretive people who want to keep us in the dark. Then there's the control factor. If you can convince people that Earth is just a tiny speck in a vast and indifferent universe, maybe they'll be less likely to question the powers that be. After all, what difference does it make if you disagree with the government when you're up against the vastness of space?
Section 4, SpaceX. Real rockets, fake moon. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about SpaceX? They're sending rockets into space all the time. Are you saying Elon Musk is in on it too? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? SpaceX does seem to be doing some pretty impressive stuff. Those rockets look real. The landings look real. But what are they landing on? Maybe SpaceX is just part of a more elaborate hoax. Maybe they're in cahoots with NASA, using real rockets to create the illusion of space travel. Or maybe, just maybe, Elon Musk is the only one who knows the truth.
Section 5. The Antarctic Treaty, Galactic Federation. Now, let's dive into something even more intriguing. The Antarctic Treaty, signed by many of the world's major countries, is often cited as a peaceful agreement to preserve the continent for scientific research. But what if it's more than that? What if it's actually a Galactic Federation Treaty designed to keep the truth about space hidden from us? Think about it. Why would so many powerful nations agree to leave such a resource-rich area untouched? Maybe it's because they're hiding something. Maybe the Antarctic is the gateway to the truth about space, and the treaty is a way to keep us from finding out. And what about the countries that didn't sign the treaty? They often find themselves at war or in conflict. Could it be because they know something we don't? Something that the powers that be don't want us to know?
Section 7, the moon landing, a Hollywood production. Let's revisit one of the most famous events in space history, the moon landing. Many people believe that the moon landing was a hoax staged by NASA with the help of Hollywood. They point to inconsistencies in the footage, the lack of stars in the sky, and the strange behavior of the astronauts. Could it be that the moon landing was just a well-orchestrated production designed to make us believe in space travel? After all, if they could fake the moon landing, what else could they be faking?
Section 8. The Mars rover, real or remote controlled? Finally, let's talk about the Mars rover. NASA has been sending rovers to Mars for years, sending back stunning images and data. But what if those rovers aren't actually on Mars? What if they're just remote-controlled vehicles driving around a desert on Earth? It's not as far-fetched as it sounds. With today's technology, it's entirely possible to create a convincing Mars-like environment right here on Earth. And if they can fake the moon landing, why not fake a Mars mission too? Section 9, the Galactic Federation Treaty. A global deception? Let's circle back to the idea of the Galactic Federation Treaty. If the Antarctic Treaty is really a cover for a Galactic Federation Treaty, what does that mean for us? It means that the world's governments are working together to keep the truth about space hidden from us. It means that everything we think we know about space could be a lie. And it means that we need to start asking some serious questions. Questions like, what are they hiding and why? And
Section 10, the flat earth theory more than just a conspiracy. Finally, let's talk about the flat earth theory. Many people dismiss it as a ridiculous conspiracy theory, but what if there's more to it? What if the earth really is flat and the powers that be are hiding it from us? They say that the earth is a globe spinning through space, but we've never seen it for ourselves. We've only seen pictures and videos, and those can be easily faked. Maybe it's time we started questioning everything we've been told about our world and our place in the universe. Are we blindly accepting what we've been taught without questioning the evidence? Could there be a grand conspiracy designed to keep us in the dark? It's a question worth pondering. As we delve deeper into these theories, remember to keep an open mind. The truth might be stranger than fiction.
And what about SpaceX? Elon Musk's company has been making headlines with its ambitious plans for space travel. But what if it's all just a part of the deception? What if SpaceX is just another player in the grand cosmic hoax? They say they're sending rockets to space, but how do we know for sure? Maybe it's all just a show designed to keep us believing in the lie of space travel. After all, if they can fake the moon landing, why not fake a Mars mission too? Consider how much trust we place in these institutions. Could it all be a carefully orchestrated illusion to keep us in the dark? As we ponder these questions, remember, the truth is out there, but so are the lies.
Section 12, the Galactic Federation Treaty. A global deception? Let's circle back to the idea of the Galactic Federation Treaty. If the Antarctic Treaty is really a cover for a Galactic Federation Treaty, what does that mean for us? It means that the world's governments are working together to keep the truth about space hidden from us. It means that everything we think we know about space could be a lie. And it means that we need to start asking some serious questions. Questions like, what are they hiding and why?
Section 5, Dome, Sweet Dome. Is Earth trapped? Let's get to the really juicy stuff. Some people believe that Earth isn't just flat, it's also enclosed by a giant dome, like a snow globe, but instead of snow, it's stars. And instead of water, it's, well, more stars. This dome, they say, is what keeps the atmosphere in and everything else out. It's the ultimate barrier separating us from the great unknown. Now, I know what you're thinking. If there's a dome, wouldn't we have hit it by now? Well, maybe the dome is just really, really big. Or maybe it's made of some kind of invisible material that we haven't discovered yet. As we journey through the cosmos of our own imagination, one thing becomes clear. We may never truly know the truth. Are we under a vast dome shielded from the great beyond? Or is the universe an endless expanse, just waiting for us to explore? What if the answers are out there, hidden within the folds of space and time, just beyond our reach? As we delve deeper into these mysteries, the lines between reality and illusion blur, leaving us with more questions than answers. In the end, the truth might be stranger than fiction, locked away in the cosmic ether, forever just out of our grasp. Until then, we wander through the wormholes of our minds, seeking, questioning, and dreaming of what lies beyond. We may never know the truth, but the journey to find it is what makes the adventure worthwhile.